stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, the Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the no throne cicerone. And welcome back to stream, folks. Good to see you all. Happy Thursday, one and all. Thirsty Thursday, some might say. On the road to Friday. Very happy to see you all made it after the onslaught that is the work week, the school week, the what have you week. And of course, we already have some stars on the stream chat already today. Number one, welcome, of course, the Kitty Tobins. Kitty, how are you doing today? It's great to see you. I was lurking on your stream last night. I think you were playing the Evilise Chronicles, but I guess this button will reveal everything. Everyone, join me in hand, and follow the Kitty Tobins, who loves to play JRPGs, also a fellow Fruities team member. And of course, I was dead wrong because the Kitty Tobins was playing Pokemon Legends Z to Alpha. How are you liking that game, Kitty? Were you just starting it? Maybe it is just my old age where my memory is at a loss for these things, but I hope that you're having a good time with it. I feel like all of the cool cats are playing Pokemon Legends ZA and having a nice time with it. But yeah, definitely let me know. And of course, Derp Critic, how are you? How is it going? Great to see you. Of course, the Derp Critic is also a Twitch streamer, great community member. Last seen playing, of course, Kirby Air Riders. And yeah, always just an awesome person to chat with. How are you doing this fine day? Great to see you. I hope the week has treated you well. Doing good. I watched the Air Riders Direct this morning. Did that actually happen this morning? I am terrible at knowing when directs are happening, so I know that they generally happen early in the morning, but this morning actually was just a little bit I was a little bit pressed for time, just because I had to take young Churro to the doctor today. Churro is a little bit off today, and it's because he actually had some dental work done. And so if any of you has ever owned a dog, you know that they have to put him under anesthesia so that they're docile, so that they can clean up everything. This happens once a year, and because he's still under the effects of anesthesia, he's just a little bit slower today. And that was what I was mostly doing very early in the morning. It was good to watch. Okay, I did. It was real good. Nice. Well, I'll have to catch it later. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Let's see. And Kitty says, "Yep, I just started it. It's been having a great time." I don't know if we've ever had this conversation, Kitty, but are you an avid Pokemon player? Have you played through the generations from Kanto to Johto, the others, the Ore region, Snap? Anyways, you don't have to answer that, but I'm glad that you're having fun with it. Last Pokemon I played was Pokemon Shield, because we're Shield boys. We like shields around here. I know that there's a lot that's different in the Pokemon Legends series, but I haven't taken the plunge yet. I'm glad to hear that folks are enjoying it. So yeah, Churro is just a bit off today. Let's see if he'll actually respond to treats. Really, he didn't even want to eat his food when he came back from the doctor, but a treat might be slightly different. Yeah, so you might have noticed that I took away most of the Churro redeems today, just because I doubt that he would be very responsive. Whoa. But maybe to just simple treats he might be okay with. Here you go, buddy. Okay, so there he goes. So at the very least you can see his butt. But the newest Pokemon I played was Violet. That one was 9th generation, if I'm not mistaken. I hope you like. That's the one with the time traveling. I didn't play it myself. I know that some folks were unhappy with how it performed on the original Switch. So I hope that you found a good fun way to play it. Hold on, my Switch is trying to turn off. I wish there was a thing where the Switch would just assume that you are going to play it, and so it wouldn't just start to shut down on its own. Clearly, they've never heard about somebody trying to like chat to community members before playing the game. Imagine that. Let's see. I played almost all of them. Okay. Thank you for fleshing out the kitty lore. But I stopped playing for several years and then picked it back up as an adult. So I've gone back and played some of the generations I've missed. Nice. I think that's awesome. You know, I've thought about that a couple of times, but the problem, of course, is that a lot of the Pokemon games are a little bit locked to their hardware. And while I still have, my Game Boy Advance, as far as I know, it's still running. And I still have my DS and my 3DS that might be running. There is something to be said about the fact that I think you're able to actually take Pokemon from generations 3 and onwards all the way to the end. And just because I know that I wouldn't be able to make those specific leaps, I'm kind of just like, I have this thing where I'm either all in or I'm just not playing the game. All in or not playing the game. It's a weird thing. It's a me problem. Let's see. In Scarlet Violet, I see that it was an amazing core of a game trapped in a shoddy prison. Yeah, and I feel like that's the sense that I got out of it. Now the performance on the Switch 2 is stable, so it can finally spread its wings. That's a beautiful metaphor, the critic. I like it. I'm glad that people are finally able to enjoy the game as it was meant to be enjoyed. So very good. Before we get started with Banjo-Tooie, first of all, let me go ahead and give some bad news. It is very likely going to be a shorter session than usual. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Where was I going with this? I have to talk about what's on tap today. So today we have something that we've had before. This one is from our friends at Unibroue. It's La Fin du Monde. You know, just as I was singing that song, I was wondering, wouldn't it be wild if I got like a copyright strike from Twitch because I'm actually I'm playing the actual song. What is it? The Dark Side of the Moon. Oh, Be a Man. It's called. You know what? That's not gonna happen. So this is La Fin du Monde. And of course, this is a region of Canada because Unibroue is actually a French-Canadian brewery, and you have this royal blue with this like orange-yellow landmass. It's quite becoming. Unibroue is actually one of my favorite Canadian breweries. La Fin du Monde itself is a Belgian triple. A Belgian triple is, of course, a beer that originated in Belgium. Belgians triples, as well as their cousins or sisters, the doubles, were actually originally crafted by Belgian Trappist monks. They would elaborate these beers in their monasteries, and they have a lot of qualities that are distinctive of the Belgian style. You know, they use wild yeast, which gives the beers sourish compounds, a number of fruity esters, which makes your beer taste like bananas or citrus. And then you have the spicy phenolics, so things that make the beer a little bit fiery, a little bit spicier, things like cloves and pepper. And I know that Belgian beers are also spiced. Not only do some of these yeasts give the beers these particular qualities, but you can also go back to the beer and add things like peppercorn and other such spices, things like cardamom even. They're generally dry, relatively high in alcohol content. I want to say maybe 7-8%, and they're pale in color, which is interesting. Triples are slightly stronger in terms of alcohol than doubles, but the doubles are the ones that are maltier and darker. Generally, you have that connection or relationship in the reverse. Anyways, that's enough about me yapping about what a triple is. Let's actually see what Untapped has to say on the matter by moving over here. So it's a 9%. Let's see. Riche et élégante, ces bières dorées au goût raffiné, plusieurs fois champion international, proposent des notes céréalières, fruitées et épicées, soutenues par une douce amertume. Il est un hommage à Québec, terre d'aiguille des explorateurs français du XVI siècle qui croyant avoir atteint la fin du monde. So, all of that is to say that I need to practice with my French, but it is a golden triple. Notes of grains, fruit, and spice, supported by slight bitterness. And of course, emergent from Quebec, from Le Québécois. Hello, Ivan. Great to see you. How are you doing today? How are you doing this fine Thursday? Are you here for some Banjo-Tooie? I hope the day has treated you kindly. But yeah, that is oh yeah, I forgot to pour this thing. I was like, what am I talking about right now? Let's go over here. Okay. So where was I? Today was actually a fairly stressful morning. And the reason for that is because yesterday I came home after my hard day of work, which the less said about that the better. But they left a door tag, and the door tag said, Xfinity Comcast needs to come into your property because they need to do some work on some pole or some connection or something like that. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, that's weird. Generally, when Xfinity or Comcast has something to do, they will generally text me first. And so my thought was just like, this is probably fine, but I should probably call them and make sure, as opposed to just assuming that a random door tag means I should just leave my backyard open. Very well, thanks. I'm here for the beer. Good. You are at the right time, Ivan. And so I called them this morning. I call Xfinity this morning, and I tell first of all, I don't get a person, of course. I get this automated system. And I kid you not, long story short, none of the options that they're presenting to me are the ones that I want, obviously. They present me 6 different options. None of them are really what I want. All I wanted to do was confirm that they sent somebody to work on connections. And I generally assume that once they can't help you with those systems, they'll just pass you on to customer service. But I kid you not. No combination of me going through the 3 menus that I went through ever got me to a person. It was the sort of thing where oh, we detect that we cannot help you. Goodbye. And it's just like, what happened? There's a break in the system. And so I probably called them 6 more times. Sorry, I'm holding my beer and I'm not doing anything here. And also, welcome Thea. Good afternoon to you. Sorry, I'm just I am trauma dumping here my experience with Comcast. And of course, welcome Magashi. How are you doing today? Magashi, of course, is a fellow Fruity member. Kindly consider giving them a follow. Last seen playing Romancevania. Is that a Castlevania inspired game? I'd love to know. Also, Magashi, excellent when it comes to the memes. I basically go to the Discord and I enjoy every single one. Every single time you post a meme, Magashi. Thank you for doing that. Now, where was I with my story? Comcast is widely regarded as one of the worst internet providers. It is true. It is absolutely true. And for some reason, I've been with them for 10 years. So it's ridiculous. But yeah, so they finally get me to oh, hey, we will call you back with customer service with an actual person in about 20 minutes. So I give them my number. They call me back. I'm brushing my teeth. They call, of course. I stop brushing my teeth and I answer, and then the automated service says, oh, hold on, we'll connect you to a person. And of course, big surprise, big shocker, the call drops. This is at the hour marker, so let's go ahead and do this before. Let's leave this at a cliffhanger. So as you can see, pale golden in color. You got very, very thin bubbles. You got slight what do you even call it, opacity here. It's not completely transparent in terms of a nose. You've got good strong banana notes as well as clove, and then a little bit of peppercorn. If I'm a nail gear viewer, thank you so much for being here. Robust body, 3 out of 5 in terms of body composition. Slight dry finish, bittering notes, but nothing particularly strong to write home about. I want to say good breadiness on the front. Slight mango taste, a little bit of mango peel if you must. Maybe even a tinge of ripe pineapple. And once again, there's a whole mess of sugary body there that is more pertinent to banana. I love this beer, it's one of my favorites. Once again, salut. But where was I? So I called him back. Once again, go through the menus, nothing is helping. And I get the sense that at some point I basically go to... Okay, so I get so fed up with it that I basically choose the option to disconnect my system. Because I was just like, you know what? If you can't help me with a simple question, then I don't need this. I just don't need this. So I go through the options that says, a disconnect from the system. It's like 4 other menus to like confirm that you really want to disconnect your system. I get this person, nicest guy in the world. This guy is great. He tells me, oh, hi, can I help you? And I'm basically, irate. I'm politely irate. I'm just like, I am not doing great. I just want to disconnect my thing. And the reason for that is because I've been here for the past 90 minutes trying to get a simple answer. And he's like, oh, we're so sorry to hear that. He tells me, well, in order to get past the automated system, you have to say something like loyalty customer support or something like that. Some key phrase that I was unaware of. They never presented this key phrase. And so I was, okay, that's fine. Can I disconnect my system? I'm done with this. And he's like, well, let me check your account. Would you like higher internet? And I'm like, yeah, but that's not what I asked for. And he's like, we'll just give you the highest internet, and you'll have like, 40% discount from your current bill. And then I said, yeah, sure, I'll take your internet. And by this point I was just like, but that's not the problem that I was having. I literally say that's not the reason why I'm calling. And he's like, how's your modem? And I said, it's fine, it's a little old. And he's like, we'll send you the newest model. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, would you please just respond to the emails that I just sent you to like lock this in. So pretty good internet speed, at least twice my download speed and like 4 times my upload speed. Which probably doesn't show because of my current modem. And at this point, I'm kind of just, of course, I've been kind of just like, why was I calling? But yeah, relatively inexpensive internet for like 5 years guaranteed. And he's like, are you satisfied with your service? And I'm like, well, I do have one question. Why? Are you all sending a technician here? Because I basically explained to him the reason why I had the original problem. He's like, oh yeah, right, that's that. I forgot to ask about your original problem. And he's like, yeah, there might be somebody working on the area. And in my mind, I'm thinking, that's all you had to say. You could have saved yourself money and equipment if you had just told me, hey, we're sending somebody over. I guess it worked out for me. I wasted my time, but I guess I will have great internet very soon. So I don't know how to feel about that. I was very upset at the time, and now I'm just like, I think that's a W. I think that's a good one. So I guess we'll stick around with Comcast for a bit longer. So yeah. Cheers to that. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Insanity madness. Sorry, I generally don't talk about nonsense like this. Today was just a day. But yeah, I don't think anybody's here to hear my nonsense. Let's go ahead and get started with Banjo-Tooie. We do have a question of the night. What do you use to carry things on the day-to-day, and I'm talking about things like backpacks, fanny packs, messenger bags, purses, the others, satchels. Does anybody use satchels anymore? I don't know. Let's see, the next nightmare. Hey, welcome, lurking. Hope you're doing good. Thank you very much for lurking, the next nightmare. Great to see you. Yeah, when I talk to my ISP, I have to talk down to them sometimes, just skip some of the dumb stuff, and that makes sense. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I've tested stuff. I need you to test on your end if you can reach me or not. Pretty sure it's your end, and I've been right literally every time, and that makes sense, right? I know that there are folks out there, and I'm not passing judgment on folks that might not necessarily be very aware of how the internet works or how their modem router works, whatever. I understand that there's folks like that, but at least there is a caliber, and I'm not trying to be elitist here. There is a type of person that understands how computers work. I don't even understand how but I know how my internet works, and I am calling because clearly it is not a problem. It is not a normal problem, and there should be like an option to rule in these folks. That's all I'm saying. Have your stinking automated system if you want it. Just don't give me no options to actually solve the problem. That's what that is. I like to use the military style backpacks, lots of pockets and compartments. Yeah, I think I've seen those. I've only ever like considered them for like outdoorsy stuff. I want to say that most of the time, if I'm carrying anything, it'll be a messenger bag, and I've actually got like 2 of them, or actually 3 of them these days. And that's the reason. It's funny. The reason why I even have them is because they were fairly popular in Singapore, where my significant other is from, and she bought me a couple, and I was just like, "What is this oversized purse?" But then I was just like, "Actually, this is pretty great, pretty solid, and I like it." Allows me to adjust. I think the main thing about having things to like extra bags to carry stuff with you is I hate putting things in my pocket. I don't like it. I don't like the pressure of like my big thick wallet on my jeans, because then I sit on it, and then of course I'll develop a back problem. And you know about this, Ivan. You saw that episode on Seinfeld where George had the meaty sandwich wallet. I don't know if you've seen that. Don't mind me. Let's see. I just want to know if there's an outage in the area or something broke on my end. And I literally had a squirrel chew my line, and they were like, "Someone's working in your area. I'll call back later that day." And they are like, "Yeah, it should be working." Well, it's not. And they came out and had to run a new line. Wow, that is wild. I am surprised that the squirrel thought that was a good idea. I would assume that they would get shocked, but maybe not the case. And yeah, that just sounds condescending. They basically gave you an answer that was not true, which is silly. I don't think that these folks necessarily know who they have out on the field, right? It might just be a situation where it's like very different parts of the same company working independent of one another. And I get it, but at the same time I don't get it because it frustrates a bunch of folks like us. So yeah. Not sure if this is true, but the rumor I heard is if you just keep pressing 0, it will connect you to a live person. So here's the funny thing, Ivan. Here's the funny thing. I kept pressing 0, and the automated service said, "I understand that you're trying to reach somebody by doing this." I forget the exact verbiage, but they actually acknowledged the fact that I kept pressing 0 to get a person. So they know. They already know. Oh right, the wallet. Yes. So you remember that episode. The person who ran the original line ran it through the tree. Oh, I see. That probably was not a great idea. I carry a wallet and my phone. I don't like too much in my pockets. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. I generally don't carry too much either. I think I kind of just don't care for my phone on my pockets. Like a lot of the times, here's me revealing too much more nonsense about myself, but whenever it's I want to say that if I'm not wearing jeans, what I'll wear is jorts. because jorts. I love wearing jorts. Jorts are great, especially long jorts. And they generally tend to have like pockets on the side of the knees, and that's generally where I will put my phone and wallet if I don't want to carry anything extra on me. Because yeah, I literally cannot put anything in my back pocket, otherwise I will think about it the entire time that I'm sitting down. The algorithm knows. They know everything at this point. It's wild. It's wild. But yeah, I appreciate your thoughts on the matter. I don't know why anybody's listening to this anymore. It's like, hey, we come to the Ales stream to hear somebody rage out. We like cozy, gentle vibes here. But yeah, thank you very much for answering the question of the night. I should really have some kind of currency for folks that answer the question of the night. But anyways, with that, let's go back to the world of Banjo-Tooie. Oh, that's a bit loud. I think hopefully the sound is okay. Oh my gosh, thank you for the dehydrate, Ivan. All my love too long ago. Elegante. So, like I said, last time I was playing, I was actually playing in Grunty Industries. And I don't think we were using a save state. Yeah, I don't think so. Let me check my Cheeto pages. Part of the Cheeto girls, as they say. Generally, to get an extra cheat, I think you need about 3 pages. And then to get an extra honeycomb piece, you need 7 honeycombs, so we can't really do anything right now. And of course, we've got Dragon Kazooie, who can breathe fire. Of course, that doesn't work on water, unless you've got power. Let's see. Wasteland. The Quagmire. The Quagmire. And I vaguely recall that the last Jiggy that I was working on involved using my backpack. That is actually the reason why I even populated that question of the night. It's this new ability that I've got with Banjo where you basically have to separate from Kazooie, and then Banjo can use his backpack to like hide and heal. But it wasn't working out very well, unfortunately. What is this? I love it. Back to the Future. I see what you did there, Ails. You know what? I've constantly got to go to the pot. I've got to go back to the well whenever it comes to anything that might remotely reference Back to the Future. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I should generally. I should absolutely fix that. Oh, actually, the separation is. It's not this. Okay, separate. And like I said, we've only got to use Banjo for this one. That is where we're headed. Into the greatest challenge I'll ever know. Back to the Future 2 day was this week. It was? Wow, I didn't see anything about it on social media. I guess I must be disconnected. October 21st. 21st was the date on the time machine. Isn't it sad that the future is not like the future over there? Oh, right, I forgot. It happens a lot earlier. No, that's not the button. Is it down? How does this thing work? Oh, right, okay. And so as you can see, he's getting energy back. Okay, so the plan is to make it to the other side somehow. Yeah, that's the plan. Make it over there somehow. Go into the backpack. Go into the backpack. And we're safe. Okay, so that's the first part. That is the first part. Can we actually turn this off, though? I feel like every time we go to the next section, we just get destroyed. And it should theoretically be the same exact pace, but it never works out that way. Let's rest up first. See, that's exactly how my dog sleeps, just like that. With all the snoring and everything. Okay, what's in here? What is the... Oh, it's the last bunny with the dirty overalls, I think. I think therefore I am. I think therefore Sam I am. Okay, so we're gonna try to do it again. Let me just check this area. Don't go there yet. Alright. So that's our destination. Oh gosh, I didn't. Oh, the camera is gonna kill me in this one. No! Dead. Dead to rights. I don't think it actually matters that whether or not I have more than one what do you even call it? Health bar. As long as I have +1, it should be sufficient, but at the same time just the speed at which you recharge is so slow. Given the fact that I failed so many times last time, I'm very, very close to just using save states. Oh, that is a terrible jump. Okay, let's go. Why do you change the camera? You don't need to do that. We just went back. We literally just went back. This is bad. And all because they changed the camera on us. Okay, try again. Please stop playing around with the camera. Rare. Let's go. Crushed again. Wow. And it's almost like you can't take a full second step, because if you do, you basically won't have enough time for the recharge. Well, we gotta keep on trying, and then we try some more. Okay. Basically, you have to be flawless. Okay, you can move. Move, move, move. Good. And I'll probably go ahead and make a save state right here because I think otherwise we're just wasting time repeating the first half. We know that we can do that first half. It's this second section that's just killing us. How do I even pull up the save states? Is it this? There he goes. So create a suspend point. Wow, the last time I used a suspend point was like back in what is it, Rusty Cove, or, well, the underwater map. You know, the one everybody loves because it's underwater? That one. Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh! There was basically there was no time. There's always time for one last kiss. No. Okay, keep going, keep going. We went the wrong way. We went the wrong way. Wow, what's even the point? I might as well just start. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Don't need any more than that. Come on, it just doesn't give you the opportunity to do that. Where's my suspend menu? There we go. Okay. Poorly timed. I feel like we got a pretty decent jump from doing that. Wow. That was some pretty solid distance. Okay, if I could just get my camera properly. There we go. Wow. Well, let's try this a couple more times. Actually, let me see if the player's guide actually says anything about this. So, we've got a couple of player's guide here. The one that we've been using so far is the Banjo-Tooie player's guide, the original Nintendo Power Banjo-Tooie player's guide, which you know, there's something to be said about straight from the mouth of Nintendo. But this guide is lacking. It is lacking. It gives you like a vague notion of what you have to do for specific jiggies, and then it just leaves you there on your own to cry yourself to sleep. So this has not been working out as well as I would have liked. The other thing that we have is the Prima guide, which you know, comes. I want to say it does give you a few tips here and there every once in a while, a few more details, but it is not. I feel like it's kind of just all over the place. So not necessarily the best tool either. Let's see what it says about this one. Glitter Gulch, Witchy World, Grunty Industries, page 68. Okay, elevator shaft. Clinker's Cavern. Kazooie moves, Banjo moves. Run under the compactor, Banjo gets hit, but keep running until you reach the moving conveyor belt. Duck into either the doorway or the nook containing the Jiggy. After you're off the moving belt, use the snooze pack to build Banjo's health back up. Go under the second compactor, taking another hit, and step on the Banjo switch. Use the snooze pack and then backtrack to claim the Jiggy. You'll get smushed yet again. So basically what it's saying is that it's basically saying that you can probably pull the whole thing off in about 2 moves. You'll get hit once, and maybe you don't really need to do the thing where you're constantly trying to take tiny steps. So let's try that. Maybe. Potentially. Oh my gosh. That was it? You literally didn't have to do the whole backpack thing. What? What was it all for? Why did I waste my... Okay. What a... This is what you call about overthinking the situation. Okay, let's press this button. So now we have to make it to the other side. We're gonna get hit once, but it'll be okay. Okay, made it. Just get it. Beautiful, and we got it. One more Jiggy. I cannot believe that that was so needlessly difficult. What is out over here? I'm guessing nothing. Was there anything on that side? I didn't think I saw anything. Yeah, not really. I was hoping that door would open whenever we got the Jiggy, but not so today. Let me actually check this Jiggy off. I've actually got a Banjo-Tooie checklist that I copied from somebody on the internet. That has been actually quite helpful. Grunty Industries, okay. Survive the trash compactor. Yes, we got that. Wow, how many Jiggies do we have in this place? It doesn't seem like many. View totals. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, actually my list is correct. We've only got 1 Jiggy in this entire place. We got all the honeycombs, which good because we love honey bunches of oats. 2 out of 3 Cheeto pages. And 2 Globos. We still need one. No, actually we got all the moves. You can't beat me, Sonia. I've got all your moves. Or I know all your moves. So we need 1 more Cheeto. We need 3 more Jinjos. Okay. Let's try and head out the stairs. Don't get destroyed. Perfect. I surely wish that I could call back Kazooie over here. That would be ideal so that we could actually get this little... Or actually, we would need to come across like a washing machine, huh? Talk about... Please find a way of getting my overalls clean. Let's come back as a washing machine, actually. We have the power. You have the power. Where's Kazooie? Ooh, there's a... I don't think that's really gonna do anything for us. The split up pad was actually very close to the beginning. Wow. Okay. Here she is. So let's teleport to Humba and change into a washing machine. Yes, that's what I said. Okay, so outside of Wamba's wigwam, to your health. So, second floor. Let's go in. Okay, excellent. We have washing machine powers. Now all we need to do is get to the first floor. I gotta get going, but good luck with the game. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Ivan. It's great to see you. I feel like I generally catch you on the evenings, but I actually haven't been doing the evening streams recently. Tired, being a tired old man and this and that, but I'll get back to it at some point. Anyways, have a great rest of your day and great to see you again. Turn this off. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you for the bits, Ivan. Too kind, too kind. Please remember you never have to do that. I'm just a chump. I'm just a dandy. Okay, floor 2. We are here. What is this? Electromagnetic chamber. I think we've been here before, right? This is where the No, I don't think we've been here before. No, yes, we have. Oh, wow. There's a Mumbo pad up there. Wait, what was the point of that? Let's go up there. Ugh. And of course, we got the power of clothes. Underpants. Captain Underpants. Oh, come on. Let's get up there. Oh, this is awful. Going where no machine has ever gone before. Huh. So that's an elevator. Look at that. They died loving what they love to do. Is this a button? Can we trigger it? Probably not. Let's get up there. Elevator shaft. Oh, that's not... Oh. Look. Oh, right. We have fall damage turned off. Never mind. Okay, so this is the area that I was talking about. This is where we need to get the last rabbit. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Wait, why not? Oh, come on. How are we supposed to get to the rabbit otherwise? That is so obnoxious. There's the service elevator. All we literally have to do is make a leap of faith here. That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith. Oh my, I didn't even do the jump. As you can probably imagine, this creature doesn't have the greatest jump capabilities. Thank goodness for honeycombs coming off of bacon. There's no way we can make that. There's gotta be some other way to get to the next floor and maybe come down? Like maybe that walkway right up there? That's maybe that the idea? Let's explore. Let's go to floor 3. And of course this is a perfect time, even though this is a drinks friendly stream, we highly advocate the consumption of water. Water, the element which brings life. Not only does it help you stay hydrated, but it also regulates your metabolics and helps you stave off the deleterious effects of alcohol consumption. So please, drink up. Okay, so we're in floor 3. Ooh, let's go into that shaft. That seems like a thing. We can't. We can barely jump here. The only thing that's gonna help us is a ramp. Because, you know, of course they had to make it a first-person shooter. Is that a fire exit? And there's a Jinjo up there. I like the fact that they actually arch. But it seems like you can only get up there from the outside because I see like a light. Like sunlight. Like Sunny D. Can't aim my underwear if my life depended on it. This seems like a place where you can get set a bomb. Let's go higher. Let's go higher. There's gotta be a way to like fall from a high enough place that we can reach that bunny. That bad bunny, as they say. Somebody said bad bunny. To your health. Uh-oh. What is that sound? Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. And this area? Oh, great. Everybody hates me. Quality control. Oh. Let's go in here. I don't even remember being here. We've got ads in about a minute, folks. Oh, I do remember this part, actually. Is there something that I can turn off so that Banjo and Kazooie can come in here? The lights, maybe? Should I be shooting at something? There's another door here. No, it just shows radiation. Okay, you know what? Let's just leave it here. Let's just leave it here. I'll look at the strategy guide some more. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take that quick break. We'll be back with more Banjo-Tooie in about 5 minutes or so. And hello and welcome back to the AL Stanley Please stream. I'm your host, AL Stanley, otherwise known as Ales, Gentleman Streamer, Beer Goggles 21, Mama Ales, Baby Boy. And welcome back to stream, folks. We're playing Banjo-Tooie. Today we're in Grunty's industry, and we are lost. We're kind of lost. It's a terrible time. I wish I was playing Banjo-Kazooie. And sometimes I wonder why I still do this to myself. Or not. I think we're having a great time. Oh, welcome, Stony. Morning, sir. Just lurking. Have a good stream. Thank you very much for the lurk, Stony. I appreciate you. I hope that you're having a great start to your day. And of course, anybody who is watching right now, highly encourage you to stop what you're doing. Stop watching this stinky stream and instead go follow Stony Classics, who is a fellow Twitch streamer and also an amazing game collector. Just a cool overall fellow. I certainly enjoy him, and I'm sure you would too, so please consider following him. And also, Jaded, great to see you. How are you doing today? Jaded, of course, is a fellow Cuties member and also loves to play very fun games. Great to see you, Jaded. Kindly consider following Jaded. If you just want to have like positive energy around you, somebody that's just very supportive, somebody that's kind, always just leads with kindness, highly encourage you follow, engage with Jaded Fox. Let's see. Had a pretty busy day today, but now I'm chilling here. I'm glad that your work day or whatever it is that you needed to do is over, Jaded. You deserve the break. How are you today? I'm doing okay. Had a bit of a stressful morning. I had a whole rant about it earlier on stream. Basically, let me not go into the whole thing again, but basically issues with my cable company. The less said about that, the better. But now we're doing okay. Now we're just having fun with some Banjo-Tooie, as we should. But thank you for asking. Thank you for the kind words. That's very sweet of you. Hey, I calls them like I sees them. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We are playing Banjo-Tooie today, which sometimes it feels great and sometimes it's unnerving. We don't really have like a clear objective right now. We're kind of going around to see if there's things that we can activate potentially. And I'm thinking that really what I should probably be doing is I should go with Banjo and Kazooie and try to see if there's spots where I can insert those batteries. The batteries seem to trigger different things in the factory. So maybe it's opening up. It's opening up like a flower in bloom, like a kiss from a rose. So maybe that's what we need to do. Oh man, I get how those can get hairy. I'm glad it's over. Yeah, actually, it ultimately ended up in me getting better service for less money. So that's a good thing. That's serendipity right there. But yeah, it was stressful for a while. I appreciate your empathy. Oh no. Cylinders of doom. At least we've got underwear. Yes. That's the power of the Keyblade. Let's see. I see our drink of the day has an interesting name. Oh yes. So actually, where are my manners? This is La Fin du Monde, which is actually a beer from the Quebec region of Canada, and it is actually a Belgian triple. Very delicious, very delightful. Again, it is a Belgian triple. I don't know if that is a style that you agree with, but it is. It's got a number of fruity esters, things like banana, flavors like citrus, and then it's got those aromatic phenolics, things like what are my phenolics? Pepper, and what's the other one that I generally reference when it comes to Belgian beers? Well, it'll come to me. But yeah, it's actually quite good. Belgian beers are definitely some of my favorite beer styles. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, we're exploring, and we're getting hurt for some reason. What's in here? Ooh, shoes. Let's go back down here. We pressed that button already. We can't go in there. This laundry machine cannot jump if its life depended on it. No jumps. No jumps. Let's go to floor 5. I don't remember what any of the floors actually house. We're just going around. Oh my gosh! What is even around here? No, of course not. We can't go anywhere with this jump, and it's so frustrating. Is that a door? Yes, it's a door. Yellow Jinjo, come here. Yellow Jinjo, please. I love you. No. I'll see you in Montauk. Okay, and we've got the cameras that are on us. We gotta move. Ooh, oh no, we've already talked to this bunny. Let's see, thank you for the explanation. It does help me get a better idea about the beer. Yeah, that is definitely something that I'd like to offer. For anybody that asks, I generally want to be able to discuss with some proficiency the kinds of beers that I'm enjoying. I know that beer is not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but that is I like to think that is one of the features, one of the things that sets me apart in this channel. It's like, hey Ales, you decided to pick something to make you stand out that nobody cares about. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, I appreciate when you ask, Jaded. I feel like I probably asked you this a long time ago, and forgive my my poor memory, but what kind of drinks do you enjoy? And yeah, feel free to scold me if you've answered that before. Also, feel free not to answer. Go away, go away, go away. And I don't think we can make it in there. We gotta switch back to Banjo and Kazooie. I think we need to go to around the factory. We need to just explore. Like Dora the Explorer once said, let's explore. She said that, trust me. Let's see. It is a defining feature of yours indeed. I love hearing about and learning about this sort of stuff. Yeah, it's probably the one thing where I like to think that I'm a little bit better or a little more knowledgeable than most average folks. I might be wrong, but I don't know. It is what I enjoy doing, drinking, reading about every once in a while. There's actually a couple of podcasts that I sign up for that are just like about brewers talking about their beers, which is nice. It's really, it kind of just builds your vocabulary to understand what are the things that they're trying to imbue in the beverages that they make. Is this? No, this is not the elevator. What's in here? Oh! Let's see, my taste for drinks changed so much over the years. Nowadays, my drink of choice is whiskey. Haha, if we're talking about alcoholic, of course. Non-alcoholic is coffee, which I like to be passionate, just like you are about beer. That's quite good. I know that there's a couple of coffee aficionados in my immediate circles. One of them is my brother-in-law, And yeah, he has this fancy coffee machine, and he has these like nicely crafted boxes of like coffee beans from who knows where. I think like one time he had me taste a coffee that I think was like of Arabian origin, and I kid you not, you drank it and it basically tasted like you're drinking like fruit juice or something, like cherries. But yeah, he enjoys it. And another community member, I don't know if you ever crossed paths with him, but Spectrum Branch, who hangs around here once in a while, also loves coffee. We tend to have Japanese beer at home too. I love Asahi quite a lot. Asahi Super Dry, they're quite good. Actually, I want to say like last week, literally last week, I was having an Asahi, a non-alcoholic Asahi Super Dry. Um, while Asahi is very commercially available and just approachable, I feel like it sets itself apart by the fact that it is super dry, by the fact that they really make sure that there's no sugar left in that beverage, and it gives it this steely quality, which I quite enjoy. That's a good choice. I gotta tell you, I don't know too much about whiskeys. When it comes to spirits, really my go-tos are like either vodka, which can be relatively simple, and then I guess related to whiskey, it's a little offshoot. It's like bourbon. I enjoy bourbon. But yeah, not too much beyond that. Maybe tequila, but just like as part of a margarita. Oh no. Down to floor 1. Floor 1. Ouch. I've been here before. Yes. We've been here with the washing machine before. Let's see. Okay. What's over there? Oh, that's no good. Ouch! I like how I yelled as if it actually hurt me. Ouch! What's over there? Have we been there before? I'm not sure. Maybe what we do is we go through this door first, or this ladder, and then we check back. Let's see, I do remember it was too much for me before. Okay, sorry. I feel like as I started growing older, I started enjoying some pure spirits like whiskey, way more than when I was younger. I do remember it was too much for me before. Yeah, and I get that. I feel like there is a certain level of, how to put it? So, let me compose the most analogous example for me. Like, I very much used to absolutely abhor, like, IPAs and really, really bitter ales. But over the years, I feel like my taste buds have actually become a little more attuned to receptive towards like the other flavors that are in that beverage, and so I don't necessarily sense the bitterness as much. And I never drink my spirits like just directly, but I feel like the few times that I have, I can actually appreciate some of the flavor over the potency of them. So I do understand what you mean. Big old pants. Look at that, big old pants. And we've been here before. I don't think there's... I guess there's a split up pad there. Now let's go back. Come on down. Come on down. To your health. So let's go to this side. Keep going, keep going. Nothing to see here. Oof. Ah, what is this? Ah, terrible, terrible creatures. Do we not have some springy boots around here? This looks like a door. It's like a walkway. There's the camera. Can anybody tell me why enemies must respawn every 10 seconds? Like, that's not really... You don't need that. You seriously don't need that. Okay, down they go. Let's see, just like how my taste buds are trained for black coffee now. My wife always says that she's got used to drinking stronger black coffee because I'm always the one making it here. Nice, nice. So it's something that you are able to share, something that you're able to connote. You know, there's just this other aspect to the equation that I like to reference around here every once in a while. And it's just the idea of like tasting notes and having somebody tell you the flavors that you're supposed to capture. It is scientifically proven that your brain can only basically detect about 3 flavors at once, whatever those flavors might be. And in order to capture different flavors, you actively have to think about them. And so when people say, oh, you know, I would rather not have somebody tell me what something tastes like, I just want to taste it, I'm just like, well, that's not the full experience. I'm sorry, I understand that you're trying to be objective with the question, but if you're not ready to taste something like, oh, I'm tasting cherries, or I'm tasting bananas, or like tulips, or, you know, some other, or lavender, if you're not ready, if you're not thinking about those things, then you're not going to sense them. And if you're just like going to drink coffee without any particular thoughts in mind, all you're tasting really is bitterness. So there is something to be said about educating your palate and being receptive towards the flavors that you might not necessarily be accustomed to. What's in here? Oh, the boots. Wait, this is too far. Oh dear. No! Do we get a second pair? No? No other pairs? Ah, they're right there. Move. Okay, cool. So there's another battery over there. We have to split up in order to get it though. And how do we split up from here? Was there like a panel? Let's see. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I always say blind taste tests just are not great in general. Watch out. Okay. Whew. Let's go in here. Was there a split up pad somewhere around here? What is this, a switch? Ah, that didn't do anything. This place is so chaotic. Oh no, I don't want to go there. I just need a split up pad. There is no justice, folks. There's no justice. I think there was a split up pad around here, right? Oh, but the green gas. What is happening? Oh my gosh. So, you know, I've been looking for a split up pad for about 5 minutes now, and I basically lost where I originated, where I actually need it. That's the level of confusion that this world drives. Hey, Spectrum. I was literally just talking about you. A fellow coffee enthusiast. I just happened to be talking with Jaded over here about tasting notes and things of that nature. Sorry, let me find a safe spot. I need to find safety. Why does it have to be so hard? But yeah, I hope you're having a mellifluous Thursday, Spectrum. Okay, we are safe now. We are safe. Now, where was I? Of course, anybody who is unaware, Spectrum Branch is a fellow streamer. A streamer of great renown, one might say. Legendary community member, loves to stream first playthroughs. Was yesterday playing Astalon, Tears of the Earth. And if I'm assuming that is the correct game, then it's a Mega Man-ish Castlevania type, almost 8-bit looking game. Looked like a lot of fun. I hope that you got far in that game, Spectrum. The other amazing aspect about Spectrum, of course, is that he is a music producer. Catch some of his tunes on his YouTube channel. And yeah, just an amazing person overall. So thank you very much for being here, Spectrum. Me, I've been lurking through the end of work, but I'm free now. I'm glad that you're free, Spectrum. I'm glad. You deserve the break. You deserve the rest. Okay, we're gonna jump over there. Yes. Maybe the split up pad is around here. I really need to just reference my strategy guide because we're getting nowhere slow. We're getting nowhere slow. Is it here? Let's see. Thank you. Yes. Astalon Tears of the Earth is one of my favorite games. Oh, so you played it as well, Magashi. Yeah, Spectrum was playing it yesterday. And I really liked the graphics on it. Just the vibrancy of the contrast of the colors was really something. And then there was a lot of shading in the texture, so it almost made it feel like even though it was flat, obviously it seemed like it had great texture. The music is amazing. Yeah, of course. Not enough is said about the music. Okay, there's a split up pad right here. Let's go. All we need to do. Rico! We need to get our backpack. Banjo, you have no excuse to... Let's go to sleep. Let's see. It's really fun so far. I love all the Madcap games. Castle in the Darkness is real good too. I'll probably have to check out some of these. You know, for as much as I consider myself a person that knows games, just it's like, hey, Ailes knows games. I generally have a very huge blind spot when it comes to like a lot of indie games, and maybe that's by design. I feel like I've stuck mostly to like Nintendo and Sony releases, and that really hasn't helped me grow. Okay, so we are going to go and try and get that battery, if I can find where it is. Battery. I was boxing instructor and the military academy, says Von Kaiser of Punch-Out fame. Okay, let's capture that thing. Oh, I think we have to hit it first. Get in there. Is he not? Okay, we have to hit him again. Wait, why is he... Wait, what is this? I love how he's not doing the thing that he's supposed to be doing. Come on, get in here. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Okay, do it now. Yes! Okay, let's see. Caps. Oh yeah, I 100%ed it, got all the achievements. Magashi, of course, over here. Completionist. Legendary completionist as well. me go ahead and suggest it one more time. If anybody's not watching, if anybody's not following Magashi, I highly encourage you to. Fellow Fruity Stream Team member, last seen playing Romancovania. Okay, so we have a battery in our backpack. Let's find a spot where it might come in handy. I have no idea where it belongs, but we're gonna run away from basically everything until we find it. Run away! Or as Anya used to say, sail away, sail away. Oh my gosh, they're blocking me. Look at this. Terrible. Oh, I can still hit things with my backpack even though it's full. Algus is OP. You know, for a moment there, I thought you meant the Algus from Final Fantasy Tactics, which is a jerk. I hate Algus from Final Fantasy Tactics. The less said about him, the better. I'm sure the other Algus you're talking about is probably a nicer person. Okay, so not here. This doesn't make sense. Let's keep looking. Oh my gosh, it's unavoidable. Thank you for feathers, I don't need them. What is... oh my... wow. Just wow. Everything is basically out to kill me in this map. Everything. Now, battery location, please. Maybe in the first floor. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. Let's get that honeycomb. Come here, you. I can't hit it. Just... ugh. Oh, wonderful. Oh, look at that. We're worse off than where we started. Worse off. Can we actually travel with our backpack? Maybe let's not travel yet. Let's go into down the chute. I appreciate the shout. You're most welcome, Magashi. Thank you for being here. I hear electricity. Does that mean a thing? Oh, there's a battery already in there. There's a battery already in there. What about through here? Through the looking glass. Does this place need a battery? Maybe. I think on the top over there, right? That looks like a switch thing, or... if only things were more simple. Remember the simple days? Oh, actually, I was just about to say, remember the simple days when, for some reason, people decided that it was a good idea to, insufficient weight. We need to activate this with the laundry machine, I guess. When people thought it was a good idea to add butter to your coffee instead of sugar. I don't know why that was a thing, but apparently they wanted to do that. I tried it for a while. It was okay, but it wasn't anything stellar. It wasn't stellar. I need stellar coffee. I need stellar fats in my coffee. What is that? Okay, let's go through that elevator, maybe. There's no battery switch here. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, well, he died as he lived. Let's see, and the Fruity too. We'll have to check you out. Yeah, please do, Spectrum. Check out Magashi and call me in the morning, as doctors used to say. I don't know why you would call me in the morning, but you just, just do it. Alright, let's go all the way up. Dropping one last lurk before band practice. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here, the next nightmare. I hope you have a fun band practice. I probably should ask what instrument you play, but I assume that you're already off. Let's go all the way up. Over the top with Sylvester Stallone. Okay. Maybe... Is that a... No, that's just a sign. Goodbye, everyone. Wow, still falling. So the nice thing... So the nice thing is that we actually have a Cheeto book cheat for no fall damage. So I knew that I wouldn't incur damage from that one. The problem is that we basically lost all sight of where we started. That's the problem. Here's the problem. Too many toasters. Okay, let's I don't know. Maybe let's go to the first floor. Maybe there's a place there to insert a battery. I doubt it though. I doubt it. Oh well, there's a switch right over there. Oh sorry, a warp. Welcome to Warp Zone. On the roof outside. Sure, let's check it out. What's the worst that could happen? There's no cheat code for that particular... No, unfortunately not. Oh my gosh. There's a flight pad. And you know what? Maybe we should come back here with Kazooie and activate some of those, destroy some of those windows up there. There's a couple of windows that I'm sure can be broken if we use the Beak Bomb. The Destroyer of Nations, the Beak Bomb. Just brazen murder. I don't think there's anything more around here, honestly. There's another... Yeah, that's the one jump pad that we saw from before. So we still have a chunky backpack. We have a battery with us. But still no place to place it. There's too many questions. Mr. Enigma, too many questions. Outside of Mumbo's skull. Okay, well, I don't think we've even activated Mumbo, so that's another thing that we need to do. Oh, run away. There's another battery here. Oh, it's like we have surplus batteries. Oh, and this is where we started, by the way. I'm going insane. That's, Are we missing some location here, maybe? You know what, let me reference the strategy guide. Maybe that'll have some answers over here. So I'm sure I've said this before, but one of the perks of being a goggled streamer, and there's a lot of us. There's a lot of goggled streamers out there, is that yes, you know, looking forward, looking at your screens, fine. Anything around you though, doesn't exist. And so if I'm ever looking for something, I'm kind of just like basically just doing this thing. Insider's knowledge. Okay, let's see. And of course we are using the Nintendo Power Player's Guide. Air out of the building. Chuffy chuffy. Claw clamber boots. Company perks for mechanized personnel. The boiler room. Okay, Mumbo prefers to practice constructive magic, but he's not above a little vandalism when Grunty is on target. He's been saving a special spell, EMP, for such instances. The electromagnetic pulse temporarily disables electrical machinery, allowing you to complete one of the level objectives. After you EMP the electromagnet, you'll have just enough time to regain control of Banjo, transform into the washer, and then return to the... Wow. That's a lot. Okay, so that's happening. I'm still looking for like battery locations. Bim, 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 bim. Maybe what I should do is I should just read this guide off stream and then come prepared. Imagine that, preparing for stream, right? Who would have thunk? Warehouse Jinjo. You'll need to use the ramps. Using the build rail, you can shoot. Unbolt a platform on the second floor so it drops down from the ceiling on the first floor. Oh, I see. Good to know. Crud remover. I'm still not finding where to place these batteries. I feel like there should be just like a section that just tells you where they're located. Give them the shaft. Bear patty, aqua Jinjo. Free range power. Here we go. They'll be dizzy enough for you to throw them into your taxi. 4 doors in the factory require added battery before they'll open. Marked by yellow signs with lighting bolts on them. Little battery sized bolts. Right, but this is not actually telling me where they're located. What a nuisance. Okay. And the map sort of tells you, but how to get there is actually the tricky part. Okay. So we're gonna do a couple of things, because I can't figure this out. We're going to try a couple of different objectives, and hopefully we'll stumble into our answer without having to do that. Let's go back to Tooie. I'll do one last check of like places that might require the battery. Oh my gosh, my depth perception is bad. Some more nuts and bolts. Oh, what is that? Wait, is that one? Oh my gosh. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I got my hopes up. I definitely thought that this was like a place where we could place a battery. This is just a laundry machine chute. Let's go back to Tooie. I like the fact that Banjo by himself carrying a battery on his backpack is still lighter than the laundry machine. Boiler prompt. Access denied. Of course. And we probably cannot join Kazooie until we release this battery, unfortunately. Can we just throw it out? No. Oh, there it goes. Okay. What a waste. What a waste. So there's a couple of things that we can do right now. We can use the... Oh, actually use Mumbo maybe. We just need to know where he needs to go. But yeah, there's a couple of things that we can do here. We can either go all the way to the floor, to the roof, and do some beak bombing, which should be good. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. The other thing that we can potentially do is use the washing machine to push that big old button. Can I? Oh wow. So close and yet so far. If only the geometry would help me this time. Just one chance. Just one chance. No such luck. They knew what they were doing. On that side? Okay, so I feel like this is probably one of those situations where you would have to fall from the top in order to get there. Unfortunately. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is... well, what's in here actually? Oh, lovely. I love it. Very simple jump, Ales. Very simple jump. Should have been easy peasy. You don't even need to jump, you just drop. You just drop. Fire exit. What is this area? Oh, this is where we were. Right. And okay, so let's get that washing machine. It's funny how all I hear is just alarms and things of things that are trying to destroy us. Enemies in this game really are relentless. So let's go to Wombas. And of course we're enjoying some delicious Fin du Monde, which is a Belgian triple to your health. Delicious. Give me just a second here, folks. Bam, 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 boom. Oh, okay. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, something on my UI was a little tricky. Okay, so let's find that big old button and push it. Hopefully it is relatively close by. I honestly don't know. I assumed that it was fairly close. Second floor. I assumed that it was on the very floor. Either here. Maybe here? Move, just move. Don't even fight these things. It's impossible. Run, run away, Simba, and never return. Down to floor 1. I really don't think that that's the way to go. Oh gosh, this is also not a safe area. What about that little hatch over there? Like the hatch from Lost? Come down to the hatch, brother! Okay, so this is above where we were. But honestly, it's not gonna get us. We gotta take the elevator. Let's go to floor 3, I think. It's a nice thing that this acid is not really harming us. What about over there? I think we've been here before. We've been everywhere before. Yes, this is the place where the little battery was. Ah, these pretzels are making me thirsty. Okay, very close to Humba. Except not really. No, I just keep going down the same path. My kingdom for a map. Down to floor 1, sure, whatever, take it. And that's the fire exit, which is not really what I wanted, but I'll take it. Can I just get a warp somewhere? That'd be nice. And those are shoes. Dead end, unfortunately. Ah, we've activated that before. It doesn't do anything anymore. Let's get back into the factory. What a waste of our time. Go back to floor 2. And the objective here is to find the elevator. Close but no cigar. Is there another door around here? There's a passage. This is also not what we're looking for. How could this be so difficult? Is it this little chute? This game is driving me bonkers. Second floor, great. Here? Yes, this is it. This is it. And of course we're not allowed to go through because machines. Because machines. I can't see you. I can't see you. Thank goodness for honey. There's the second floor. Wait, why can't I break that? Actually, can we break that with a Kazooie's beak charge? Let me actually check. Or if not that, the grenade eggs. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Don't tell anybody about it though. We're gonna destroy the glass with a grenade. Because baby, I'd catch a grenade for you. And then we might try to go through that gap with the laundry machine and fall down. Fall down. Okay. Fire. Did that not do... Okay. What? What about the charge? Really? Also doesn't work? But why is that? I don't... There's a panel over there. I don't get it. Why? That would have been so perfect. Second floor elevator. We still haven't done a lot of elevator stuff. But there goes our washing machine plan. Change back and go to the third floor, I think. What madness. Welcome to my garden of madness. Ads are starting in about 2 minutes. We'll break in about a minute or so. Okay. So let's go to the third floor. I think that is where nice. I think that is where the big old button is. Now where's the elevator? I thought that we had special elevator, right? I'm not going back out there. Ridiculous. Floor 2. Something chamber. Okay, so this is the big old button right here. Wait, what? Wait, what is this? How do you turn this off? Danger high voltage. There's a thing up there. But I don't think that is what we're looking for. Where are those electromagnetic waves coming from? What if we approach it from the side? Can you, camera, can you just work with me for once in your life? What? Where did those things come from? They basically just lock away whenever I'm close by. This is ridiculous. Am I supposed to just brute force it, or is there some other method of doing this? Well, let's see what happens if I just keep jumping like a mad person with my laundry machine. Ads are starting soon. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Let's go ahead and take this break. We will be back with the wonderful world of Banjo-Tooie in a few minutes. Hey, hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the Wolf of Brussels, the world's least interesting man. And we are playing Banjo-Tooie, and I gotta tell you, it's been exactly one jiggy that we've gotten since we started this session. It's a little wild out there, folks. This level is just... It's not the bee's knees, I'll tell you that. It's not the bee's knees. We're trying to push that big old button at the end of the walkway there, but every single time we do that, this electromagnet pops up and we can't reach it. And so there's gotta be some way to turn it off. I think... So, yeah, there's gotta be some way to turn this thing off. And so maybe the idea is, maybe we try with, oh wow. We're never gonna get anywhere if we keep falling off of this platform. The walkway is not long enough. Let's come back here with Banjo-Kazooie. And actually, before we even do that, let's do the thing on the roof with Banjo and Kazooie, because I feel like at the very least that'll be one victory for us. I am not happy. Ales is not happy right now, everybody. But yeah, you know what? Things might not be going the way we want them, but at least I've got beer, so cheers to your health. I think the next time I play this game, I'm simply just gonna go ahead and like take an hour and read the strategy guide, because it's not very productive if I do it on stream. But we'll do what we can. We shall persevere. Persevere. Okay, so let's go back out that exit. That path right here. Alright, and I was supposed to do the flight path thing, right? And voila. all the way to the roof. Woo! Here's hoping that everybody's having a wonderful Thursday so far. Mine has been a mixed bag. Jump! That's not what I wanted. Okay. Right, and so the thing is, one of these windows has to break, I think. Like this one right here. Let's go in. Just like in Rusty Bucket Bay. Floor 5. Where are we even? Ooh, there's a Jiggy right there. Nice. I also hear cries for help. Somebody needs me. Oh, and there's some stairs right there. Is there any point to getting to the other side? Just do the work. Do the work. Oh my gosh. Now, why you would do that? I don't know. Fire it up. Bring the heat. Service elevator. So we have been here before with the washing machine. We haven't been here as Banjo and Tooie. Who is was that a... No honeycombs. Why do they refuse to give us honeycombs? It would be nice. Ooh, I remember this. Where's that Jinjo? I hear them, but I can't see them. Oh, right up there. How do we reach them? No, wait, that's a Jiggy. And of course, that's a service elevator, which won't work for us. Use the staircase. Why? Why? Just why? just destroy it. Just burn it with fire, please. Thank you. Ugh, what a pain in the butt. Okay, where's our target? Up there, I'm assuming. I hope I'm right. You know, I appreciate the fact that the Jinjos like call out to you, but it does get obnoxious after a while. How do we get back up there? Are they in the crate, maybe? Yeah, that's not doing anything. But in that case, where are they then? Take the staircase and get a slightly better vantage point. Can't even hear them anymore. Well, the Jiggy's right there, but it's behind that window. Is there like a box that I haven't unboxed? Kill this thing. Wow. I can't I can't destroy this. I am attacking it with everything I've got, and yet it continues to exist. Where is that thing? Junk? No. Could it be under this? Beautiful. Wait, what? Okay. Let's keep going. So they're all off. Oh, nice. Okay. So another path on floor 4. I don't know how to get there at all. But there is a path now. If only I could find that Jinjo, though. So they're close by to this side. Because we can hear them. Am I just not looking in the right direction? Okay, and there's the... This is back to where we started. There's the Jiggy, which we definitely cannot reach just from there, from here. Walk slowly. Maybe this vantage point will reveal something that I'm not entirely aware of. None of these boxes look particularly special. What am I looking for? Let me check my checklist. So, Jinjos. Beak bomb the metal plate on the roof, which is what we did. Build drill to the left of the window of the roof. The left window on the roof. Could it be the other window? No, but that doesn't make sense. We just got there. I can hear them from this side, but then if I go... If I go all the way to the exit over here, I can't hear them again, so they have to be on this left side. Quirtykins, just wanted to pop in to say you're looking fresh as hell, my dude. I appreciate that. I wish I had your fashion sense. Trust me, the goggles, the bandana is doing most of the work, but I appreciate the kind words. I'm sure that you've got your own style. Something to call your own, something original, something wonderful. But I hope you're having the most wonderful of days. How about we break this? We break it. No sorry, Bob. That's not the answer. Deliver to... You know what? I might just go ahead and look this one up. This should be a relatively simple answer here. Relatively, positively. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Snooze pack. A light run. Mumble magic. Okay. Crud remover. Warehouse Jinjo. On top of a box in the tin top petrol portion of the 5th floor. No, unfortunately that's not what we're looking for. Switching to glide, skimming the scum. Where is the map of the 5th floor? Clear for takeoff. Floor 3. There is no justice. There is no justice. Waste disposal plant. You know what? Once again, this is not helping us. We're basically wasting our time here with the strategy guide. Let's go down the hatch that we just created. We're gonna take one last quick look around here. The Jinjo that we're looking for is somewhere in this room. But unfortunately, there's just very little time to actually look for it, because we keep being chased by nonsense. By enemies that, you know, they propagate, they spawn like every 5 seconds. And I just don't understand. I feel like adventure games, the core of adventure games, is rooted in the idea that you explore things. And if you're constantly running away from baddies, how are you exploring anything? How do you explore if you're constantly running? It just doesn't add up. Doesn't add up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's go. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been sweet. Let's go down that chute. It's the only way forward here. Go. Go the clown. Okay, so this is a new area. Defective goods. Do not let me forget that there is one more window that we can break up there. What is this? Mumbo magic, huh? It's got the magic. And what happens down there? Oh my gosh, we worked so hard to get here, and now the game is gonna force us to just go down and lose our place. Okay. Actually, we can actually go back up, never mind. Still though, how are you supposed to cross that? That's ridiculous. Oh, okay. So there's another warp. Nice. This is probably how we get to Mumbo. And what's over here? Ah, that blasted camera. The blasted camera. And there's a button there. Let's push that button. Let's destroy that camera. And let's push that button. Hello, Huami. Hope stream and game is going well so far. You know what? It's going okay. This game just tends to put me... it tends to try me. But it's okay. I appreciate you being here. I hope your day is going well as well. Bim, 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 bim. Okay, what's over here? Some other area that we've already been to. Of course. So what we're gonna do... according to Keikaku. Is that the plan for me to suffer? I am suffering. Thank you very much for the alert. Okay, so I remember that this is an area that we could not reach before. Oh, okay, now I see. So let's go back here with Mumbo and try to activate that button, shall we? Everybody knows that when they tune into the Ales Dandy Please stream, two things is happening. Either Ales is finding a way to cheese the game, or Ales is having a terrible time trying to move forward. These two things are guaranteed by design. So I hope that you are enjoying some of that. Okay, Mumbo.
Of course!
Of course! We've got a Globo! Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help? Yes, give it here, give it here. No, sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. Thank you for the hydrate. Much appreciated. That is high quality H2O. But yeah, hopefully your day is going well, Huami. Hopefully relaxing, hopefully stimulating. And where were we? Where were we? I love your Kirby beanie. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorites. I like it in the sense that I love the pattern on it. I think that if I have too much hair, like it'll start feeling a little bit small. But you know what? They only sold it at one size, and they didn't have one big enough for my big coconut head. But it is cute. I enjoy it. Let's go to floor 4, near the crushers. Watch out for death. Oh no. Oh no, run Mumbo, run. What's in here? Eggs. Fortunately, Mumbo can actually jump. Yeah, I can't fit hats half the time because of my hair. It's too thick. Yeah, exactly. It's that sort of thing. But yeah, I enjoy this particular beanie. Okay, so the button for Mumbo is around here. It's right there. It's right there. It's literally right there. Do your thing. Hope this works. Oh, is it stopping the machine? Wow. Belt crushers malfunction. Initialize auto-fixing program. Crusher will be reactivated. What? 45 seconds? Really? Okay, warp. Gotta switch to Banjo and Kazooie. Banjo and Tooie. Oh my gosh, why would they do this? Why couldn't they just give me like, oh, for the next 5 minutes it's inactive. It's always gotta be a race, you know? Okay, go. Go, 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 go. Look at that, 20 seconds. How am I supposed to get there in 20 seconds? Where's the door? Where's the warp? Near the crushers. Oh my gosh, please, please, let me keep my legs. 6, 5, 4, 3. Wow! Ugh. Nice. It's too thick. Yeah, hats are definitely a special thing. The wall crusher has now been switched off. Great, so now it's off forever. Now we don't have to worry about it anymore. And there's another door here. Okay, I'm glad that we only had to do that once. What's in here? More cameras. More cameras every time, I tell ya. I tell ya. What is up here? This seems like a whole nother area. So let me go back to the conveyor belts and see if there was something on those doors. On the other door, sorry. I wish there was something to just shut down the entire factory. So frustrating. Okay, another pad. Oh, we're back to the start. But why is that good? It just throws us back to the start, huh? Okay. I was assuming that one of these purple doors would open, but no such luck. Fortunately, we don't need any more health. Alright, let's get going to this side. Let's continue exploring. Sorry. It's getting close to my Cinderella time, unfortunately. What? Oh, we're supposed to split up, I see. At least I think that's what we're supposed to do. Because Kazooie can jump on her own a lot higher. But this is where we wanted to go. Huh. That's the 4th floor elevator, of course. I'm just like, where are we? I have no idea where we are. Every once in a while I get a glimpse of where we are. There's a battery thing right there. Cable room. Can we actually go in here? We can't go in here without activating the battery switch, unfortunately. So how do we get a battery here at all? Can we take that elevator, or is it a laundry elevator? Laundry elevators are the worst. Okay, so 4th floor. Now that's open. Hopefully it stays open forever. For the life of me, I don't remember where batteries are anymore, so it's not like it matters. There's just way too much to keep track of here. Take the shoes, take the shoes, take the shoes. Where are we? No! Okay, some other special door here. Okay, sewer access, because that's exactly what I wanted. Go down the sewer. Wait, what is this place? Don't tell me it's one of those challenges. Put regular eggs. That one's not open. Attention, the clinkers have invaded the sewer system and are blocking the vents. Neutralize them all before the air becomes toxic. Okay, so it's a time thing. I'm already not liking this. I wonder how many we have to defeat. Let me go ahead and give you a bit of cheer before I start raging again. To your health. Love my Belgian triples. Clinker's Cavern. There's 20 clinkers. That's not one of them. Of course it's not. Clinkers are poo. Wait, why can't I aim? Where's my reticle? Oh, there it is. Wouldn't it be nice if you just didn't have to do this first person? Like if you could just do this as normal? I feel like that would make this a far more appealing exercise. Oh my gosh, the first person is so bad. Okay, we're going up through the sewage. There's more than one exit, which of course makes things ever so much simpler. Whoa, they were still alive? No, don't fall. Come on. Good. This is basically just a maze. I don't... Is this just the beginning? I think this is just the beginning. Okay, move. Mobilize, mobilize, mobilize. Liger, 0, Schneider. We still have 13 to go, by the way. Unless they're all like lined up in a row, there's absolutely no way that we're gonna complete this. Go away. Hunky chunky. I'm probably gonna need a map for this one. Just like I did for the original first-person shooter challenge. Ten of them left, which means that I got like 10 left, and of course we're at the halfway point here. Sorry, we're at the 10-second mark, that's what I meant to say. We basically wasted most of our eggs. That's a shame. Attention sensors indicate the toxic levels in the sewer are now unacceptable. All personnel make their way to the exit. I have no idea where that is. Can you show it to me? Can you show me where the exit is? That would be great. That would be dandy. And dead. Dead. Okay. Well, that was a no-go. Clinker presence cleanup bonus will be withheld until they have been neutralized. Okay, let's can I stop being in first person mode? That would be nice. Just need to get all of these eggs. I am going to... It's gonna take me so long to actually get all my eggs back. that beautiful hair. No disagreements. Okay, so hopefully we can get the rest of our eggs relatively soon. Maybe I'll need to step out of this map and back in. You know what? I almost feel like not doing this. I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna finish in the next 18 minutes. So maybe let's try and do something else. I know where this is, so I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. It'll be yet another thing that we have not completed in this area. And we'll have to use save states because I'm not doing that anymore. I refuse. I refuse. Not the eggs that we wanted. Okay. So the idea was to charge up a door with a battery. I believe that that was the objective. Let's go down. Boom. Oh, that is loud. The question is, where do we find a battery? Oh, come on, just give me the honey. This thing will actually get us back to the beginning. Okay, so there's the split up pad right there. What we really need is to split up and just take Banjo with us. We need to go find a battery, which we have in the past. We have found batteries in the past. I think it was in the second floor. If only I could remember exactly where. Let's just try the usual spots. Of course, not here. Definitely not here, because that is where we placed a battery. Beam, 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 beam. And of course we've got... Ooh! Watch out for that thing. One of these doors. Service elevator. I love it. We're just running. We have no chance against any of the enemies in this map, so we're just running. Let's keep going. There's gotta be another way. Okay, there's the higher road. The high road to Mihen. Down to floor 1. I hear something. Was there a battery here? Yes. Yes, there is a battery right there. Let's get it. Okay, so the idea is we hit it. Come on. Okay, we got it. Now let's find the warp. Let's warp back. We gotta make sure that we do not get hit because we cannot recharge with the power of the backpack anymore. Okay. And of course, it's gonna take us a million years to find the warp back, by the way. Okay, there's the warp. Nice. near the crushers. Beautiful. This might actually work out, imagine that. Okay, so what's over here? Camera. Where was that battery location? Is it that one? Let me see. No, that's just the service elevator, never mind. So let's cross to this side. I was relatively certain that it was at the end of this little thing. You know, I do have to appreciate the fact that the factory itself is unraveling, but at the same time, it's just so all over the place. It's like you could have done this so much easier. 4th floor. There's definitely a certain elegance, a certain beauty to the fact that you're putting the pieces together and you know things are moving. But at the same time, in order to accomplish one objective, you've got to go like four different places, and it doesn't help with the idea of keeping your goals together, because you got all of these shiny things just left and right, and you're like, well, do I do this first? Do I do that first? And so it's not great progress. It just isn't. Okay, there. One more battery. Additional battery powered channel 2 door access is now granted. Let's get Kazooie back. Oh, before I do that, let me sleep. That's not what I wanted, but thank you for that. Let's sleep. Ah, wonderful, wonderful sleep. Okay. You two are so cute, by the way. I love it. I love it. Okay. What was I doing? I was distracted by cuteness. Let's go find Banjo. Somehow we have to make it all the way over there. We gotta jump. Rico! I missed the whole thing. I missed it. That was painful. Jump, please jump. Okay. I believe in you, Ails. Thank you, Wami. That makes one of us. I know I complain a lot. I was just telling my boss just yesterday, I'm sorry, I'm a whiner. And then she said, you're not a whiner. I know people who whine a lot, and you're definitely not a whiner. And I'm just like, well, difference of opinions, I guess. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Let's go in here, the cable room. Cable guy. What is this place? Why can it never be a place that we've been to before? What is this? Oh, of course. We're gonna have to navigate it without getting shocked. Somehow. Okay. Is there more than one objective than the door? Whether or not we can see it, we should probably check out the whole room. Oh, there's a honeycomb? Oh. I thought it was like one of those empty honeycombs. Don't get hurt. Don't you? Oh, wow. Okay, there's a button right there. Maybe we just need to press it and everything will turn off. Extractor fan not required. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Thank you very much for the follow. Follows are anonymous. Feel free to introduce yourself. Tell us your favorite type of wrapped food, or forever hold your peace. Mine happens to be burritos. Let's go in here. Oh, I remember this area. We came here with the washing machine, but we couldn't do anything because our jump is so bad. Who's calling me? Who is calling me? Is it an evil one? Is it evil? Let's fire at it. See what happens. It was an evil one. See, I knew it. I knew it, see? You fire first, ask questions later. Just like how my mama taught me. Okay, some eggs. Are there any actual important boxes here, though? I think we just need to fire at these things, right? Are they not? Watch out, watch out, watch out. Like that poor young man in Titanic once said, Bastardo! Okay. We're not hitting a single one of them for some reason. Let's try the explosive eggs. Toxic gas alert. Wait, what? Activate the extractor fans. What's that? Wait, what's happening? Go down, you fool! Go down! I don't know where the exit is. Wow. That was poo. That was... Whew! What a day. Okay. So we gotta get back to the 4th floor. Fortunately, there's a warp. We're getting very close to our Cinderella time here. So I guess the objective is to shoot only the rareware barrel and nothing else. So we have the battery in place. We shouldn't need too much more. We'll give it one last shot. And then we'll call it. And then we'll call it. And I'll take my answer off the air. Would you please just jump? Oh, right. It's not that. It's not that. It's never that. Beam, 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 beam. Okay, so it's this door. We go back into the cable room. And we avoid the cables. That's basically what we're trying to do here. Let's go ahead and turn on the fans just in case. Okay. Detoxifying sequence. Okay, so that was the point of that button. I wonder why it didn't do it on its own. Why is it like a separate button? My word. Okay, and for my next trick, let's go in here and let's blow up that rareware barrel. Nice. We got it. Are there more than one? I'm guessing so. 2. Wow. 3. 4. Oh, come on. Go back, go back, go back. Where's the door? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. You know what? I might just rewind here. Let's go back to Shooty McShooty. From the beginning. We'll do it the right way, but wait, is that I want to play it as fair as possible. Okay, so right here, let's create a save state. Creates a spend point. Okay, and we'll do it all at once. Why does it speed up? That's my question. One. I hope it's just 5. A little too early. Way too early. Let the barrel pass. Okay. Now things speed up, really. 3 or 4, I don't know. 4. Nice. What? Still going. Okay, bad. Reload. I shouldn't have to hold this control stick. Oh, let me snooze ads for just the first one. And if we don't make it, we don't make it. That's fine. 1. I can't believe we have to shoot that many. 2. Oh, missed it. Oh, wow. Okay. One last time. One more time. Just why do you have to do so many great shots? I don't... Come on, focus. just keeps passing. Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay, this is the last time. I promise this will be the last time. Also, I thought I had homing eggs. Whatever happened to that? I thought I didn't even have to aim for these things. It would also be nice. It would be nice if I didn't have a Jinjo just constantly saying help. That would be great, wouldn't it? Oh wow. Totally missed that. I keep missing that final shot. Come on, come on. Come on, Ails. You got all the time in the world. Except, you know, before ads. Every time. Come on. Okay, this is the real one. This is the last time. I should go, by the way. I really shouldn't be doing this right now. I've got actual things to do. You know, the IRL. The IRL. Okay, come on. Do you really have to delay that much? And here we go. Wait for it. Nice! Ah, so good. Okay, so how do we even reach the other side? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and load a suspend point here since we know that we got it. Create suspend point. And we have to end it right here, unfortunately. At least we got it. At least life has given us some level of justice. Alright folks, we're gonna do this a little bit quickly, simply because I really have to run. I definitely shouldn't have spent the last 5 minutes just dilly-dally shilly-shallying. Thank you very much everyone for being here. I very much appreciate your company. Let me go down a quick list of folks that were here. Huami, of course, Spectrum. Much love to you both. Qwerdykins, thank you very much for the kind comments. Magashi, always happy to have a chat with you. Jaded, I hope you're enjoying some nice coffee. Ivan, thank you very much for being here, as well as the biddies. Kitty Tobeans, always a pleasure, my friend. And then we also had, who am I missing here? Derp Critic, always nice catching up with you. I will have to catch that Kirby Air Ride Nintendo what have you. Nintendo whatnot, of course. Sorry if I missed anybody, but I definitely appreciate your company today. And of course, much love to all my lurkers. If you like this kind of nonsense, I don't recommend it. Your doctor doesn't recommend it. But if you do, I stream on Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays, we're playing Banjo-Tooie. Fridays, we're playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's tomorrow. If you're interested in my schedule, feel free to follow me on the socials. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. And I've got a raid target in mind. Following a rebrand, formerly known as Retro Jenny, Jenny is currently playing, I believe, Castlevania Bloodlines, and we haven't raided her in a while. So let's go ahead and raid her and say hello. She's currently playing again Castlevania Bloodlines. Let's go ahead and put out a raid message. This is it for viewers, and that is our raid message for followers. Please copy one of those. Say hello to Jenny. She's always a nice person to chat with, and of course, Retro Game Royalty. Highly encourage you give her a follow. With that, folks, let me go ahead and find my buttons here. Let's end this right. As I like to end these things, stay thirsty, L-Pack. The sun will rise again. See you then.